EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, Antonio Gibson with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Second and 11. That's caught by Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. This defense for the Packers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, back to 60. Hurt.
Slot man moves right. Now back to throw. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
That's taken in by Watson. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Washington.
Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Rodgers.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the run.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they...
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Second and 1. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Warriors 70. Come back team.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On play action, Rodgers.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught by Jones.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Hurry!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Touchdown. Aaron Jones. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And it's a Packers touchdown. Bo Melton, 42 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Come on. 18, 5 years. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
A little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
Now a dump off here complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
26. Hey, 26.
From the 31, Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Rodgers to throw once more. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man here, Sims, complete.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
2nd and 1.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Rodgers again now.
Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st down, Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Now Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Jones again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Aaron Jones hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
On the ball, now. Check, match, Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I can go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
Excellent. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And again, it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Rodgers looking to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On play action, Rodgers.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. Inside.
Here's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts,
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw now on first down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Tariq Carpenter.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.